everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. Today's video is a review of White Ash #1 from Season 2. This is a Scout Comics. Let's go through the creative team, and then we'll get into the actual review of the book. So this book is written by Charlie Stickney, illustrated and lettered by Connor Hughes, with colors by Finn Cram, and editor Nicole D'Andrea. Like I mentioned, this is from Scout Comics. So as I said at the beginning of the video, this is season 2 of this book. In season 1, I have a quick recap from the website. So welcome to White Ash, a small smudge of a mining community in western Pennsylvania where the secrets are buried deeper than the coal under the mountain. If you're a fan of Supernatural, Twin Peaks, Lord of the Rings, you're going to love getting to know our mysterious town, created by Charlie Stickney and Connor Hughes, with colors by Finn Crab. This book is like a supernatural drama that also combines fantasy elements, as you saw on the cover. One of our characters is an elf, and you see dwarves and all sorts of creatures in the book. So that's very interesting. Although I haven't read Volume 1, I had no issue jumping into this because it just feels like a second season of a TV show, really. So like I mentioned, this book has some fantasy elements, and we find that these secrets that we talked about earlier are hidden by the dwarves and the elves that live within the town's population. So 2 months have passed since the conclusion of season 1. Alex, fresh of finding out where he comes from and that he comes from a family of dwarves, plans a secret romantic rendezvous with Lillian in the woods, who is the people that we see in the cover. Or maybe not so secret, as they are witnessed by a young couple with dire results. This book was very interesting because it's very intriguing. We start off the book, and I'll show some art here. We start off the book kind of reintroducing a few characters, and I love the character design. This definitely feels like it's a lot of shots you would use in television, especially for a character that's supposed to be maybe more appealing or sexy, and then we cut to a different character this is where the dwarves drink, and you can kind of see that they definitely look like they definitely blend in with the population, but they're also, like, they have a lot of the signs of, like, oh yeah, this is a dwarf from like a fantasy novel. The last place we cut to is this is where things get real supernatural. Where we have this creature that's been being tortured and kept against its will, and that will also lead to shenanigans. But overall, in the whole, like, this book was pretty interesting, especially for something that I don't know where I would have read something like this. This is one of those books that I kind of came upon because it's a #1. It's coming out this week. I want to check it out. Scouts was kind enough to send us the book, but now I want to chase down season 1, get to know these characters and a little bit more, to really enjoy the drama. Because as I'll show you in the last piece of art, Lillian and Alex, like, they are part of it. I mean, they're involved in some sort of romantic triangle dispute thing. So it's not all just simple. But then we also have, and I won't go into the spoilers because there's a big part of the book that I left out, that gets real supernatural, and it involves more deadly creatures as the ones we see in the cover, maybe coming from the lake. So I'll leave that up to you to watch. If you like any of the genres I mentioned above, I think this will be right up your alley. Scout is doing some really cool, interesting stuff, just out of the box stuff that just feels fun and different and new, mixing up genres and doing stuff like that. A lot of horror, supernatural type of stuff too, especially from if a book comes from Black Caravan, which I've reviewed a few items in the past few weeks. You'll notice that trend. But let me know what you thought of the book if you read it. Let me know what other Scout books you're reading, or maybe something's coming up. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live, and check out our live shows. They're on Sunday. If you hit the bell, you'll be notified. And lastly, check out our Patreon. Link is in the description below. So thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.